Okay, let's talk about when you're nobody in the music industry, nobody has time for you. When you ain't put out a single hit song, or any song for that matter, nobody in the music business wants to waste their time with you. And why? Because time is money. I'm going to tell you a little story about some music industry vets who've really kicked me around like a stray dog and told me to get. Okay, the first one, his initials, I'm not going to give them names here, are JB. I've seen him at previous music conventions, and when he talks, it is so wonderful to listen to him speak. So wonderful. You can actually feel the love coming out and hitting you. But then I met the author. But then I met him in person. He has absolutely no time whatsoever to waste on helping me personally. I wanted to sing a song for him to get his critique. That no, I can't do that. I'm telling you, people put on a good show these days. They can make you feel the love when they have absolutely no love to give to you. And the next one, his initials are SS. I met him 7 years ago. No, wait a minute. 9 years ago. And I wanted to write a song with him. And I understand that. He said, no, I can't. I understand perfectly. I don't begrudge him that whatsoever, because in the music business, it's all about relationships. You can't just be a professional songwriter and just write with the first Joe Blow you don't know from Adam who comes up and writes with you. You got to write with people who are established. There's a lot of reasons for that. Copyright reasons, and plus just you got to know people. Well, he's also a person, when you hear him speak, he writes some of the sweetest songs. One song is, I want to be one drop of water in an ocean of hope. One voice of reason that finally spoke. Beautiful song. But then you meet him in person. Now, if you're one of his clique, I'm sure he's one of the nicest men ever. But when you're nobody like me, and I was in this class this year at a music convention, and they were working with this artist named Misha over a song she wrote, How to Make It Better, and they took a few suggestions on how to sing a line from some of the other people in the class. Yes. Well, I was raising my hand I had a way, it goes to something like, forced to feel the emptiness of stone that gets me through the days and nights alone. And I kept singing it into my head and into my thing so I won't forget it. And he's like, does it put my hand down. Doesn't have time to hear me speak before I was so rudely interrupted. I went and talked to the artist after the class, Misha, and sung my line to her, and she actually kind of liked it. Who knows, maybe she might use it in her song. If she does, and that's a big if. Ain't that something? The guys, the big shots, she doesn't use one of their lines, but she uses the lines from a nobody like me. Isn't it ironic? Okay, there's this other A&R guy. We were having those mentor on the go sessions, and I can't remember what his name was, what his initials were. I think his last name was started with an R. I think it was Ronan, I'm not sure. But anyways, I had a song called Baby Punch My Face. And I've been trying to find a verse for that song. It's been kicking my butt. So I asked him if he had any ideas. He just snapped at me, look, I'm not going to help you rewrite this song. I can't do that. I was just asking for ideas until it hurt me. But you know what? Fuck you. Assume the worst. And why is that? Because I am a nobody. I have not even got a freaking complete song out yet, because I can't write music. And I can't find nobody good enough to write music for my kind of songs, so my songs are strange. My songs, I don't know, maybe my phrasing is all screwed up. Maybe I need to change the way I phrase. I don't know. It seems like I'm doing everything right, but still, it just comes out a mismatch for the way things are done today. I'm telling you, my first 2 years at this music convention, I felt like a lone moron surrounded by geniuses. Musical geniuses, lyrical geniuses, vocal geniuses. And yes, I've made some friends there, some real good friends. But still, my time is running out. Pains are racking my bodies. Death is getting closer and closer to my door. No matter how much you try to kick and scream, you cannot tell death he can't come now. He'll come when he wants to, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. I'm 38 years old now. Almost wasted half my life. I'm halfway to being an old man senior citizen. And I'm telling you, sure, the average rank and file songwriters love me. But the A&R guys, nobody's beating a path in my door. I just ain't. What is it? I don't got the goods. Ain't good looking. I ain't got a single freaking song. They're so different from everybody else. And from what I'm being told now from some of the top brass in the music industry, I'd be a damn good poet speaker. Yes. There's only one problem with that. Poetry never gets played on the radio. How am I going to make the money I need for my cosmetic surgery being a poet speaker? Don't get me wrong. If I didn't get a jack dime for doing this, I'd still do it because I love it. I love the attention. But it would be nice to be paid for my work so I can get the cosmetic surgery, the hair flap surgery I so want, and possibly the longer arms that I want, and who knows, maybe a little else, while I'm still young. Man, I'm telling you, there are some mean, hateful people in this world. Everybody's always talking about love, but nobody's doing any loving. That's what it boils down to. They talk about love because it sounds and feels good, but they don't do love because it's too hard to practice. It's too hard to put into practice. So many people today with their head in the clouds, but their feet are not on the ground. It's okay to have your head in the clouds, just as long as you got your feet on the ground. Well, that ends this diatribe. And if you don't like it,